Jesus Christ proved that by the power of the Spirit of God, flesh and blood can be perfect on earth. And He calls us to be perfect as the Father from heaven is perfect. And we can overcome Satan and the flesh. We can stop sinning and live in holiness through Him, because by the same Holy Spirit that lived in Him, He strengthens us. Unfortunately, many people don't really want this power because they love their sins. Many people say they are Christians, but they don't have the Holy Spirit. They say it's impossible to stop sinning. They say we're all sinners. The Holy Spirit is not. Such people don't believe in that Jesus. I'm telling you, such people are not children of God and will by no means inherit the kingdom of God. The Lord Jesus Christ is the first to be born of the Spirit of God, and unless we become born again of the same Holy Spirit, we will by no means enter into the kingdom of God. In John chapter 14, the Lord Jesus Christ promised the Holy Spirit to His disciples, to those who love and obey His commandments. And in Acts chapter 1, the Lord commanded His disciples to wait in Jerusalem for the promise of the Father. And I read in Acts chapter 1 verses 12 to 14. Then returned they unto Jerusalem from the mount called Olivet, which is from Jerusalem a Sabbath day journey. And they were come in, and when they were come in, they went up into an upper room, where abode both Peter and James and John and Andrew, Philip and Thomas, Bartholomew and Matthew, James the son of Alphaeus, and Simon Zelotes, and Judas the brother of James. These all continued with one accord in prayer and supplication with the woman and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and with his brethren. The first church of God went somewhere separate, and for days they continued with one accord in prayer and supplication. They were all earnestly asking and begging for the Holy Spirit. They didn't start debating and interpreting Jesus' words or scripture verses. They didn't start predicting when they will receive the Holy Spirit. They didn't become complacent or discouraged. They were doing what the Lord commanded them, that is to wait for the Holy Spirit. They all had one purpose, about 120 people with one accord. This is what it looks like when the Lord of heaven and earth commands His servants. Father, please don't leave us orphans. Please come to us. Please help us. Lord, please reveal yourself to us in the Spirit. We want to see Thee. We want to hear Thee. Please give us dreams and visions. Please give us new tongues, and please let the prophecies of Thy servants be fulfilled in and through us. We want to be taught by Thee all things. We want to be guided by Thy Holy Spirit into all truth. Please work perfection in us and save us from our sins. Father, please give us power to crucify our flesh. Please give us power to overcome the enemy and live in holiness and righteousness and love. Please give us the power that was in Christ Jesus to stop sinning. Please give us the power to become as our Master. Please give us the power to become children of God and be perfect as Thee art perfect. Please humble us and give us the mind of Christ, Father, to love others as Thee love us. Please give us power so that, for Thy name's sake, we accept to lay down our lives in the sword so that others might be saved too. Please give us Thy almighty, precious, Holy Spirit, Father God. In Jesus Christ's name we beg Thee. All glory belongeth to Thee, Father God, and we thank Thee. Amen. I read in Luke chapter 11 verses 10 to 13. 5 to 13. And he said unto them, Which of you shall have a friend, and shall go unto him at midnight, and say unto him, Friend, lend me 3 loaves, for a friend of mine in his journey is come to me, and I have nothing to set before him. And he from within shall answer and say, Trouble me not, for the door is now shut, and my children are with me in bed. I cannot rise and give thee. I say unto you, though he will not rise and give him because he is his friend, yet because of his importunity he will rise and give him as many as he needeth. And I say unto you, Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. If a son shall ask bread of any of you that is a father, will he give him a stone? Or if he ask a fish, will he for a fish give him a serpent? Or if he shall ask an egg, will he offer him a scorpion? If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your heavenly Father give the Holy Spirit to them that ask Him? This is how you receive the Holy Spirit. But if you knock a little bit and you become offended or discouraged, because the Lord will test us to see if we really desire the Holy Spirit. Maybe the person you are asking bread from says, Sorry, it's inconvenient at this time. Will you say, I'm so sorry for disturbing you at midnight, I'll come in the morning? Or are you desperate for the Holy Spirit, as you are for bread and water? Are you hungry and thirsting for righteousness? Is it something essential for you, or is it just something you'd give a go? When you seek the Lord with all your heart, you will find Him. May Jesus bless you.